a land where fate was written, destinies collided, and dharma itself was tested. This is Kurukshetra. But what transformed Kurukshetra from a sacked land to the greatest battlefield in Indian history? Kurukshetra, the land of Kuru. But who is Kuru? Across the northern plains of India, there is a land where every grain of sand whispers a story. A land where fate was written, destinies collided, and dharma itself was tested. This is Kurukshetra, the battlefield of the Mahabharata, but also a sacred land whose history is far older, deeper, and most mysterious than the war itself. Long before the Kurukshetra war, this land was known as Dharmakshetra, the field of righteousness. Scriptures say that when the gods searched for a land on earth where Dharma could be re-established, they chose these very plains. This land was mentioned in Rigveda, Atharva Veda, Manusmrita, Mahabharata. Even thousands of years before the Pandavas and Kauravas worked here. Kurukshetra was already a famous center of yajnas, ashramas, and sacred pilgrimage. Kurukshetra, the land of Kuru. But who is Kuru? According to legend, King Kuru, an ancestor of both the Pandavas and Kauravas, arrived here to perform severe penance. He plowed the land with his bare hands, sowing the seeds of truth, compassion, purity, and charity. Impressed by his penance, Lord Indra blessed the land, saying, "This land shall be Kurukshetra, the land where anyone who dies here shall attain heaven." From that day, the plains became a sacred Tirtha. But what transformed Kurukshetra from a sacred land to the greatest battlefield in Indian history? The seeds were sown in the halls of Hastinapur, two branches of the same royal lineage. The Pandavas and the Kauravas stood against each other for dharma. Kurukshetra was chosen because it was a holy land where violence was discouraged. The Kauravas believed the Pandavas would refuse to fight here. Yet, destiny had other plans, and thus began the 18-day Kurukshetra War, a war that shaped Indian civilization. Rather than describing every event, let's relive the defining moments. The fall of Bhishma, Day 10, Grand Patriarch, who vowed to protect the throne, finally lays down arms on the bed of arrows created by Arjuna. The fiery oath of Draupadi, her humiliation becomes the spark that ignites the war of Dharma. The death of Abhimanyu, Day 13th, a heroic prince trapped into the Chakravyuha, changing the tone of the war forever. Karna versus Arjuna, Day 17th, the duel of two great warriors, ending with the Karna's tragic death on the battlefield. Duryodhana's last stand, Day 18th, the final act where Duryodhana falls and the war comes to an end. But among all the moments in Kurukshetra's history, one event shines brighter than the rest. At the very center of Kurukshetra, Lord Krishna gave Arjuna the Bhagavad Gita, a timeless spiritual guide for humanity. Where did this happen? Jyotisar Kurukshetra, the exact spot where Krishna spoke the Gita, is today marked by a sacred banyan tree. The words spoken here shaped philosophies, empires, civilizations. This is not just land, it is the birthplace of spiritual wisdom. After the war, Kurukshetra did not fade into history. Instead, it became one of the holiest tirthas. Some iconic sites includes Brahma Sarovar, where Brahma performed the creation. Sannihit Sarovar, believed to be the meeting place of 7 sacred rivers. Kurukshetra University, one of the oldest learning centers in the region. Bhadrakali Temple, said to be visited by the Pandavas before the war. Saneshwar Mahadev Temple, the temple where Pandavas prayed for victory. Sheikh Chilli Tomb, a Persian influenced historical monument. Archaeological excavations reveal that Kurukshetra region has been inhabited since pre-Harappan times around 3000 BCE. Standing in Kurukshetra today, you feel something unusual, a sense of timelessness. Thousands of pilgrims still visit during the Gita Jayanti festival. Sacred tanks shine like celestial mirrors. Temples, war memorials, and the vast plains remind every visitor here Dharma was defended. Here the world changed forever. Kurukshetra is not just a battlefield, it is a bridge between heaven and earth, between mythology and history, between the past and the present. It is the land where time stood still, the land where mankind learned the meaning of duty, sacrifice, and righteousness. This is Kurukshetra, a story that will live forever. Thank you for watching Lara's Ancient Tales. If you enjoyed this journey, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe because many more ancient stories are waiting to be uncovered. Until next time, keep exploring and keep wondering.